Yo, what up everybody? Amir Rahimi here, owner of Rappin' and Snackin'. We're going to do another artist collection today. This time it's going to be Gang Starr. It was just DJ Premier's birthday the other day, and I was like, let me shoot a DJ Premier video, and then I was like, it's going to be very hard to do a DJ Premier collection video, mainly because producers are a little trickier because I'd want to also like include all of their production catalog, which is very tough to do, especially with someone like DJ Premier, mainly because of like J. Rue the Damager, Black Poet, Group Home, and others. You know, he's produced for tons of people, so it would be very hard to do like a video like that. However, I'm like, you know what? I have all my Gang Starr stuff out. Let's just shoot a Gang Starr video. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started with the vinyl, and then I'm going to make my way to CDs and tapes too. Anyways, right before I get into it, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment after too, please. But really helps me out, and hit that bell thing too, I guess. But anyways, we're gonna get started. First off, first record that I have here is their debut album, No More Mr. Nice Guy. This is on vinyl. Yeah, not as many people talk about this record, but you know, this was their first, so don't forget about it. It didn't just go straight to Step in the Arena. But anyways, this was on Wild Pitch Records. Cool stuff right here. Also very interesting, like their outfits were always intriguing to me in this era, and then, you know, it changes as time goes on. But Gang Starr, No More Mr. Nice Guy on vinyl, single vinyl. Next up, I'm very annoyed. Don't call me out on it. I don't have Step in the Arena on vinyl yet. I'm looking for an original pressing. And actually, prior to filming this, I was like, someone's probably going to buy it because I'm mentioning it. So I actually did just buy Step in the Arena in vinyl online. So we'll be shipping soon. But anyways, I have Daily Operation on vinyl, another original pressing right here. Or this is an original pressing. Dope stuff right here, man. Love this cover too. Also love the back. Love the back, like a little Last Supper action going on there. But dope album right here on vinyl. Next up, this is my favorite Gang Starr, and this is actually on double vinyl, so 2 LPs. And this is definitely my favorite Gang Starr album. I know there's debates, and to be honest, they have a very strong catalog. They're one of the groups, or duos, however you want to put it, with really such a really consistent body of work. And I think Hard to Earn, in my opinion, is the top tier of their albums. And I know a lot of people will debate this or Moment of Truth, and then you got some of the even like older heads usually will sometimes pick Step in the Arena above those. So it's very tough. This is my favorite. It's so incredible. And, you know, it's just really, really, really good. So Hard to Earn, man, this is awesome. I had this on my wall at my old place where I was living at my parents' house, and now I don't have anything on my walls, but this used to be on my wall. That's how important it was to me and how exceptional it was. Classic original pressing right there. Next up, I do have Moment of Truth. This is not sealed. It does have the open shrink. It does have the hype sticker. The records do come out. In case you don't believe me, I got them here. But yeah, the records do come out. Moment of Truth, man. This is a really, really, really strong album. And like I said, you know, it's really good. But this, you know, and you know what's interesting too is this is on New Tribe. They've been on Wild Pitch, Chrysalis, New Tribe, just many labels throughout their years. So it's interesting. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but you know, whatever. Anyways, got this classic as well on vinyl. Next up, moving along, I got Full Clip Decade of Gang Starr. Gatefold right here. Really, really, really strong. Boom. Really, really strong compilation. And this compilation is actually, it might be, I wouldn't be mad if someone called this the best hip-hop compilation as far as like a greatest hits album. This is probably number one. If not this, then maybe like Tupac's greatest hits. Those are two of the stronger greatest hits compilation, a decade of one of those best. And this is just really exceptional. If you had a friend who didn't know Gang Starr and they wanted to be put on, this one for sure. And it immortalized the classic slogan, Big L, rest in peace, Big L. But man, Full Clip really put a lot of people onto Big L, I'm sure. So boom. Next up, we got the Owners. This album is not talked about as much in their catalog, but it's a really strong, really dope stuff right here. Another original pressing. And like I said, they're on New Tribe, on Moment of Truth now, and this is on Virgin. So interesting how they're bouncing around. But anyways, The Owners is a really dope one, and I'm happy to own that. I don't have one of the best yet on vinyl yet, but I'll get there. I'm gonna buy that in stores when record stores open back up. Moving on to the singles, we got Gang Starr, Positivity. This is one of their earlier singles. This is from that No More Mr. Nice Guy album. Still probably from the same photo shoot, the rock in the same fit, just different, position or whatever. Boom. Next up, we got a song that not as many people know. This is their track Jazz Thing. This, the record comes out the top. It doesn't come out the side, as most of the other stuff that I just showed does. So this is a dope track. It's from the Mo Better Blues soundtrack, Jazz Thing. I also really like the cover. And yeah, it's from the UK. Exactly. Boom. Moving on, we got Gang Starr's Just to Get a Rep. This one was made in the UK, but I believe the same cover was pressed in the US. This is not an original pressing. Unlike most of the other stuff I'm showing in this video are original pressings. This one is not. Great song, and it's got the B-side, Who's Gonna Take the Weight on it. Really just epic song, man. Man, it's just like, I'm looking at these singles, and it's just like, it's better and better. We got Step in the Arena right here, obviously from their album, Step in the Arena. This is just incredible. It's got a Check the Technique remix on it. I don't remember the remix, but the original song I really like. US pressing right here. They're on Chrysalis. And I love this cover as well. And their logo's awesome. This Gang Starr is just like, they're just solid, man. Next up, this was one of my favorite songs ever back in the day. I remember thinking of girls in high school to this one. This is Gang Starr's Lovesick. Also really like the cover. It's just a banger, man. This is an incredible song. They're really good. I mean, this is a great song for sure. I have a lot of nostalgia attached to this song. Big time banger. Next up, one of the dirtiest, dopest, awesomest beats. Premiere was on fire. Take It Personal, big time banger. Guru looking real dope up front. You see Primo hiding in the back, a little sketch. But this is an excellent song. It's got, my copy's a little beat up. It's got some ring wear, but it held its own. And then what do you know? We got Dwick on here. Dwick, so it's interesting too because Take It Personal is the single, Dwick was the B-side, and both are so incredibly strong that Dwick ended up also making it to the Hard to Earn album because Take It Personal was on Daily Operation. Then Dwick, I don't really know what happened, around the time, but maybe it just blew the fuck up, and they decided to put on Hard to Earn. Great decision because it's a slapper. And it's got the popular line, lemonade was a popular drink, and it still is. Shout out Nice and Smooth as well. Big time banger. Next up, we got Gotta Get Over, Taking Loot. Another dope one. If I recall, this is from the Trespass soundtrack. Doesn't say on the back. I'm kind of blanking, but Gotta Get Over, Taking Loot. One of my favorites, I talked about this in a previous video. Code of the Streets from the Hard to Earn album. Amazing, incredible. Okay, so this is actually the first song I ever heard from Gang Starr. I have two of them. They are slightly different pressings. You can probably tell because this one's got a parental advisory in the bottom right here, and this one does not. And also, they're both have explicit on it. One has this one has Code of the Streets and Mass Appeal. This one just has Mass Appeal and instrumental, but they also have the clean and explicit versions. This is a repress. This is the OG. Incredible. The first song that put me onto it. I like the music video. Very New York. Very awesome stuff right there. Next up, we got one of my favorite songs on Hard to Earn, Suckers Need Bodyguards. This is another incredible song. It's just like, man, like I'm telling you, dog, like you listen to Hard to Earn and it's really, I don't know how people put Moment of Truth over it. Like, I get it, I guess, but at the same time, Hard to Earn. Next up, we got Gang Starr's Militia, the incredible song. Freddie Fox goes in on this. Really, like, most of their songs are usually quite potent. However, Freddie Fox, he was always a person who I've always wanted to see more of, and I'm very happy he got it in here because it's an exceptional posse track right there, the Militia. Moving on, we got Discipline. This is on the generic sleeve, black sleeve, and it's got the sticker right there, boom, boom. But moving on, I got Discipline as well, right here. So this is the picture cover. I think this was just on full clip. Oh yeah, on the back it's taken from the album Full Clip. So yeah, really dope. It's also got it's got Discipline, Full Clip, Just to Get a Rep, Lovesick. Yeah, awesome. Next up, Full Clip, A Decade of Gang Starr, but this, I forget what this is exactly. Yeah, so this is it was a promo for the Full Clip compilation. This was made in the UK, so I'm not entirely sure how legitimate it is. But it's got a DJ Premier freestyle on it, and Weed Scented with AG and OC, and the Robin Hood Theory, which was on Moment of Truth. So boom. Then we got the classic Skills. Love this graffiti-inspired cover, as well as the track Natural. Dope combo right here. Skills being one of my favorite Gang Starr singles. And then we got a single from the Owners, another one, Same Team, No Games. So that's it for my Gang Starr singles. My Gang Starr vinyl. Let's get into some more stuff. Had to take my vinyl down. I just don't like, my collectors would know this, I just don't like stacking vinyl on top of each other. It got a little too high, so I had to take a break, put them down. Anyways, moving back and going to the CDs. First off, No More Mr. Nice Guy. This actually does have a different cover, so I'll go ahead and show you the two different variants up close. And then also they do have a variant in the track listing as well, which I'll also go ahead and show the back to you guys too. But like I said, their original or their first album, boom, got that on CD. Next up, let's go ahead, and I have this one on CD, didn't have it on vinyl. Step in the Arena, classic. Also really like this cover. I like the yellow color scheme to it. Really cool photo shoot. Really great album. This is another one of those albums that I just wonder how people received it when they first heard it, because Premier is excellent. Guru is really dope. Rest in peace once again. Moving on to my next CD. Got the Daily Operation right here on CD. Dope stuff right here. Next up, Hard to Earn. Like I said, one of the prized possessions in my collection. Just a masterpiece of an album. No time wasted. Excellent stuff right here. CD. Boom, 1994. And then after that, we got the great album after that, which would be Moment of Truth, 1998. Yes, yes. And like I said, Full Clip, a decade of Gang Starr. Awesome stuff. This is actually a thicker jewel case. I don't know the actual name to these type of casings. I personally just call them the double jewel and how I categorize in my Excel spreadsheet. But as you can see, it is thicker. It does have the black top right there. So yeah, this is in a thicker case. So boom. It's also interesting when putting in my CD shelf, makes it look a little different. This is a little doper. I'll put up a little closer as well. This big shout out to my guy, King D. McKay. Appreciate you, bro. This is actually signed by Guru as well as DJ Premier. This is authentic. He was giving me a bunch of stuff from his collection and selling a couple things too. So I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man, especially since Guru's no longer with us, I can never get this, even if I wanted to, so I really appreciate it. And Premier just being one of the greatest producers ever, and my personal second favorite producer of all time. It's really awesome. Next up, got the Owners on CD as well. Boom, boom. Okay, so this is their latest album, Save the Hype Sticker 2. This is one of the best yet. Boom, right here. This, unlike the others which were in jewel cases, this is actually a digipack release. So one of the best yet by Gang Starr. They did a nice job on this album. Man, I mean, if only Guru was still with us, man. That one definitely hurt when that one happened. Yeah, I love keeping the hype stickers too. Next up, we got This is a so they had the full clip a decade of Gang Starr, which you'd think. I mean, that came like not in the middle of the career, but you know, they had some work in, and then they had the owners after, and then one of the best yet too after that. But this is Gang Starr's Mass Appeal, the best of Gang Starr. I remember picking this one up at Best Buy. But yeah, so it's got a little slipcase cover action, or yeah, like a little cardboard case over the jewel case. Boom, comes right off. This has a CD of 18 tracks, and they have bonus tracks, so it's really 20. And then it's got music videos on the bonus DVD. So this is pretty cool stuff. You know, I picked it up, I remember Best Buy back in the day. I really liked it. You know, full clip, A Decade of Gang Starr is still the better compilation, but still dope, and it has the music videos and whatnot. Next up, moving on to CD singles. First off, let's get into this. We got X Girl to the Next Girl, one of my favorite Gang Starr songs ever made. Classic single. The cover is incredible. It's just really dope. Just Guru gaming on, you know, different chicks. Awesome stuff. And then on the back, it's Guru and Premier. Legendary duo. Thanks so much, guys. Just an epic career. Moving on, we got Code of the Streets. Like I said, big time banger. Speaky Clout is on here as well. Super awesome track. Moving on, we got Gang Starr's Royalty single. I also really like this because the vinyl did not have a cover, if I recall. So the fact that this has artwork to it is just cool. I like, you know, piecing history together and seeing, you know, these artists in different, you know, clothing pause, but, you know, in different eras of how they dressed and what the style was and how the photography was and just everything, you know. It kind of puts faces to the dates, to the music, to everything, you know what I mean? So Royalty, dope stuff. Casey and JoJo on that too. And then moving on, we got some J cards. So the J card sleeves, where there's not really back artwork, it's just plain. You can see the disc. It's got this little art track list, whatever you want to call it there. First off, You Know My Steez, big time banger of a track. Really good stuff. Love that Method Man sample. You Know My Steez, boom boom. And then the Militia, like I said, really good stuff. And this cover, if you recall earlier in this video where I had the Militia with like the greenish cover, this is a white cover. So also, sometimes the CDs or the tapes or the vinyl will have different covers from each other. So awesome stuff right there. Moving on to the tapes. Let's get it. First off, got No More Mr. Nice Guy. Right there again. This, like I said, interesting outfits. Next up, I'm trying to see if this is in frame, I hope. I don't know how I propped up my camera. We got Step in the Arena right here, the second album on tape. Daily Operation. This has a parental advisory on it, but it's a sticker on the actual case, and it's not part of the actual artwork. So when I open it, you see parental advisory still on the case. It's not on the actual artwork, which is cool. Next up, we got Hard to Earn. Masterpiece. I'm going to keep saying it every time I look at it. Next up, we got Moment of Truth. Big time. Awesome album. Most people's favorites. Just like how the CD was in one of those double jewel cases, look at this for full clip A Decade of Gang Starr. It's got 2 tapes in it, as it should. Pops out like that right there. Then the other tape pops out like that right there. Boom. Like a little bit of action like this. You know what I mean? So, cool stuff, which means replacing this case would be a bitch. But right there, and it doesn't fit on any tape rack I have, so I have to kind of put it like to the side. I'm happy I remembered it for my photo and this video. Next up, the Owners. This is a hard sought out cassette tape because it is a little rare. It is a little harder to find. This is a 2003 release album, as I've said in many other videos. It's harder to find albums. Once it gets to the 2000s era, it's harder to find things on cassette tape, at least for hip-hop. I can't speak for other genres, but I'd assume the same thing. So this is 03. I remember finding this actually in San Diego when I was visiting one time. Went to just some random record store, and I found this, and I bargained with the guy, and I bought a bunch of things. Gang Starr Owners. Find stuff in the most random places, bro. You do. All right, let's put these things away after I have my little display. We got some more stuff, though, so stay put. Yeah. Let's get this. Okay, yeah, I got my stuff out of order. Okay, so Take It Personal, banger. Like I said, Take It Personal right here on single, tape, slip in, slip out action. This also has Dwick on it, as well as the other single that I had shown, Code of the Streets. I'm not gonna. It's like I want to repeat myself, but classic. Next up, we got Mass Appeal. Just like I had 2 of the vinyl, I have 2 of the tape too. But in the vinyl, there were 2 different pressings. They had different track lists. Even the cover was very slightly different. This is an exact replica. I think I just got one for really cheap and I didn't pass on it. So Mass Appeal right there. Classic stuff. Suckers Need Bodyguards. This is a classic. This is actually still sealed. And the reason why this is awesome too is because it's got a different cover than the vinyl. So awesome stuff right here. And it's also got the B-side, has The Question Remains and Coming For That Ass, which Coming For That Ass is a really dope track too. Question Remains is cool. Then we got Gang Starr's You Know My Steez. Man, I'm getting happy. It's like I'm going to listen to Gang Starr for the rest of the night after this video. What we got left, okay, so these are in actual cases, not just the slip cases. Just to get a rep on the maxi cassette tape. It's got the instrumental. It's got Who's Gonna Take the Weight. It's got an acapella. Boom. Great song right here. Next up, we got Gotta Get Over Taking Loot. This is also a different cover from the vinyl single. So some people may wonder, why does he have the same thing but on different formats and blah, blah, blah. It's just stuff like this. You know what I mean? Different track lists, different history, different photos, different stuff. Nerds like me just love stuff like this, man. Gotta Get Over Taking Loot. And then the classic Lovesick. Just classic. Like I said, it's just a classic. Moving on. Got some snippet tapes. First off, we got the full clip, A Decade of Snippets. This is awesome because it's like a close-up of a turntable and the needle. So boom, right there. Full clip. Awesome. Slip in, slip out action right here. Pause. Then next up we got Moment of Truth snippets right here. It's just got a few tracks on here. And yeah, it's 9 tracks. Snippets. Boom. But then also on here we got Gang Starr snippets from the Moment of Truth album right here. And this is, I forget, is it the same? No, different track lists on this too. So it's interesting. I don't know why they put out 2 different things. This is also in a hard case, whereas this is just in the little cardboard sleeve. So that is very interesting. Anyways, that is my Gang Starr collection. The vinyl, the CDs, the tapes, everything. I'm definitely going to get more. They're one of my favorite duos, groups, whatever you want to call it. One of the most consistent. So yeah, let me know what y'all think of these videos. I'm going to keep bringing them. Subscribe, comment, like, appreciate y'all, and I'll see you next time. Peace.